What's up, everybody? It's the Appalachian American coming to you with another video. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. That was a copycat of Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. No, I'm just goofing off. No, I'm the Appalachian American, and I'm here tonight.
My sound's
with
out.
The men's. What in tarnation, Chad?
Oh, there you go.
Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, he dropped off again. He's come back. Anyway. This is the men's room. I'm the Appalachian American. Tonight's the Pop Culture Corner, and Chad's finally back after he rudely interrupted me. Are you back?
Yeah, every time we go to that, I get kicked out.
Good. Oh, yay! Channel Dad's empty chair.
Yeah.
With me, as always, my buddy Tommy Gunn, who's
How's
not
it
on
going,
camera.
everybody?
You need to have some more energy. With me tonight, as always, Tommy Gunn.
Oh, you want me to repeat that? How's it going, everybody?
More energy.
How's it going, everybody?
Woo! 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 It's like Ric Flair. It's like Ric Flair. Woo!
Ric Flair. Woo!
Woo! Woo! Give me another woo. Give me another woo.
Woo!
Woo! Woo!
Be the man, you must beat the man.
Yeah. Let me do that. His little walk. My camera's too zoomed in. Anyway, also joining us tonight, father of 9, my buddy Chad.
Good evening, my friends.
They say never trust a Chad, but this one's pretty cool. You can do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust me neither.
I also stuck his body on Aquaman.
Yeah,
I figured it might tickle his wife's fancy.
Yeah, I talked to my wife about it. I said, look, I'm Jason Momoa. She said, no, you're not.
Hey, I felt privileged. I was Batman. I was like, he gave me front row seats.
Yeah, dude, you're my boy. Late got the best one of them all.
Yeah.
Did you see them legs he's got going?
Woo! Late doing some work, buddy. And his empty chair's just sitting there like, yep. A lot of work.
He could at least put a stuffed animal in there.
Yeah.
Right? I would have put like a Power Ranger or something.
Looks like a little cat head, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
I thought, man, he's wearing a mask.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just glad he came.
Yeah.
But that was probably too dirty for this channel. Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
So what's going on? How's everybody's week?
Very hot,
man. Yeah.
I hurt my back
right now. It is humid.
Yeah. Well, how'd you hurt your back?
One of the ladies that work at WellTech, she needed help moving, and we had a slow day, so we helped her move.
Ain't that mighty Christian of you?
Oh yeah. Till I found out she had a tanning bed that weighed like 400 pounds, and we had to carry it.
Hey, I got
me and my brother.
Man, we got a Facebook user saying hello. I can't see. Oh my gosh, it's Channel Dad. It's Channel Dad's belly.
We want to see some more than legs, boy.
I know. We want to see the legs. Late.
Yeah. You guys show us some legs. I just saw a preview.
Yeah, man. Hey, there he is. Hey, you gonna show us some of them legs?
He ain't on yet.
He ain't on. You there? You're muted. Still muted.
No.
Hi. What's up,
What do you want?
Hey, what do you want? I want you to be on my friggin' podcast.
Let's burn it down.
No, we're in the wrong city for. Well, you might be in the right city for that, but we're in the wrong city for that.
No, that's that. That's something. Going to be tonight's going to be a good night. Let's burn it down.
It's going to be a great night.
Are we live?
All these Facebook users are coming up saying hi. Hey, if you are on Facebook and you're listening, please make sure that you hit that link where it says you have to like accept StreamYard. That way we can see who's actually commenting.
Well, this is a cloudy IPA. Oh, crap.
What are you drinking, Lake?
I don't know. Commotion.
You need to be.
I was going to do a beer review, but I'm like, screw it.
Make sure
Great
that
Red
you're
Raft Brewing.
Hey, make sure that you're whatever you're drinking, you work it off so you keep him legs looking good.
What the hell are you guys on about?
What are you on about?
I got
Hey, you got the picture?
Did you see the thumbnail for tonight's show?
No.
All right, send it. Put it on here, Seth. Send it to your email.
I have it. Just give me just a second. You guys find something funny to talk about.
What did you get? You take a screenshot of me doing deadlifts? Is that what you guys are?
No.
Laughing about? Oh.
I'm Aquaman.
I'm Batman.
Jason Momoa.
Oh, am I Wonder Woman?
My wife tonight. I look like
I'm guessing I'm Wonder Woman.
Look at them legs.
Yeah, I got better legs than her. I definitely have a nicer butt. I actually have a butt. Them's fighting words, gal.
My Lord. I was gonna say I doubt that you have a nicer butt, but then that would mean I'd have to have seen your butt, and I don't want to see your butt.
I'm just talking shape wise. I'm not talking, smooth skin versus hairy butt. Hey, I am 52, so and I don't know why this part of my hair keeps flipping out. I don't know what the heck's going on with that.
It's because you're 52.
The fandom menace. I was here before all them other queers. Hey, did you guys see where Josh went over 100,000 subs this past week?
Who?
I'm not going to say I'm pissed off, but my goodness, it's ridiculous.
Who?
Well, one of Jeremy's little squirts. Josh somebody, I don't know.
Josiah?
Josiah, yeah, that guy.
Oh, okay.
I've tried multiple times listening to one of his videos, and I don't make it 30 seconds and I fall asleep.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm great. It's just, I don't get it, man. I lost 2 more subs over last Saturday. I'm like, if I could figure out YouTube, I'd have 200 million subscribers. So,
they changed that algorithm very quickly.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a beer review out. I should have gotten out at 5:00, but I was actually busy with work.
Nice.
Yeah. By about 6:00 when I finally logged out, I'm like, I don't even look at my computer for several hours.
So for anybody on Facebook, if you look at the tab, or if you're looking at the post on Facebook, if you scroll down to the bottom of the post where we've put in like the
why would you show them screen share?
I don't know if I can, because I'm not logged in on Facebook on my computer. It's just on my phone. But if you look at the bottom, there's a paragraph at the bottom. Not a paragraph, but a small couple sentences that says, before leaving a comment, please grant StreamYard permission to see your name. So if you'll click that link and hit yes, we can see who's commenting. Because there's 2 comments that are showing up. Oh, it's David. I pulled it up on Facebook and can see that David's watching. Sweet. Found you, David.
You're mute. Oh.
And my daughter.
Is it all right? Can y'all hear me all right?
Yeah, you're a little
yeah, we can almost hear you over the crickets.
Yeah. My daughter's also
I have to sit outside. If you think the crickets are loud, you should be inside the house.
Yeah.
All them children you got.
Yeah.
All them children.
All these children.
Children. Daggone ya. Anyway, so yeah, other than Leif's legs being pretty nice,
I think tonight's going to end up being a debate. After I saw them trailers, I got some problems.
I have a feeling one of them's
only some. Try harder, Tommy.
One thing is Wonder Woman is not Spider-Man.
I know. And that lasso seems to grow. It's like it's 10 feet long. It's 10 miles long.
What are you talking about, Tommy?
She starts swinging from electrical bolts like she's Spider-Man in one of the clips.
You've never
Well,
heard
she-
that she rides the lightning?
No, when I remember the comic, she had an invisible spaceship. She didn't ride the lightning.
Didn't she have the
rides the
invisible one?
Huh?
The
The
invisible one,
invisible,
right?
the invisible jet.
Yeah.
Invisible jet. No,
No,
it's
she's
space.
always been able to ride the lightning, but they just never did it.
Oh, really?
Let's see when that was a thing. Since when Wonder Woman ride the lightning?
Sounds like Wonder Woman riding the lightning. Sounds like a moonshine.
That seemed pretty cool. Wonder Woman doesn't ride lasso lightning. Yes, she does, fool. It's in the trailer.
Yeah, that's because it's in the trailer, not the comic.
No, it was somebody. You know how when you Google something, the top 3 is like video. You know, like people
Yeah.
from YouTube and stuff. Well, it was like why Wonder Woman doesn't ride the lightning, and I'm like, but for real though.
I'm just not a fan of the Wonder Woman trailer either. It's just, I don't know. A Suicide Squad one I'm kind of excited about.
Yeah.
Now, is that like a reboot or is that part 2?
It's
They
gonna be
say that
part
it's a soft
2.
reboot.
Oh, is it a soft? Well, James Gunn's doing it, correct?
Oh.
Yeah.
And everything.
Is that
he's
so
done
they-
been amazing to me.
Yeah. Is that so they can get Will Smith and the Joker out of it?
I don't think.
I think Will Smith's in it. I don't like the Joker from Suicide Squad. I don't,
Right.
No, that was.
No, Will Smith's not in it.
because the guy
There's no
that
way
played
he would not
Joker,
be in the
he's gonna be
trailer if he's in the
Morbius.
movie. Huh?
The guy that played Joker in the first Suicide Squad, isn't he? Is it Morbius or whatever?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I can't really find a definite answer of when she started, but I know that I've heard it before that she is Rode the Lightning. So I don't know. I mean, I kind of see. I would have rather have seen her in her invisible jet.
All right, and I got one more thing I need to say, and how are they going to do the Justice League with one Batman and do another one with another Batman?
I mean, it's two
Parallel
different
universe?
Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, but they're not
Three
doing it at
different
the same
Spider-Man
time.
movies.
They didn't do it at the same time.
So
My
Different.
whole thing, I like that they used him and still in the one, but when it came to the movie one,
The sparkly Batman.
Sparkly Batman, for one, I wasn't impressed with the costume. He
Why?
looked like he was on the movie Kick-Ass. Like it didn't look
And you froze.
like you're billionaire becoming a superhero. It seemed like you're back alley becoming a superhero.
yeah, but it's supposed to be year one.
So it's a whole reboot of the whole.
But didn't he already still have the money?
Yeah, he's always had the money.
I don't know.
I just don't like seeing that guy's Batman. What's his name?
Robert
Mhm.
Pattinson.
Yeah,
Yep.
he just. I don't know, man. He just don't seem like a Batman to me.
He seems like a Robin.
Yes. Yeah.
Somebody was saying that they thought that he looked good. He would have made a good Nightwing.
Now explain this to me. I'm not all the way up on Nightwing. He is Robin, correct?
Yeah, it's
I
just an
think
older
he
version.
was.
Now in the video game that's coming out, it has Robin and Nightwing fighting together.
Well, there's several different Robins.
Yeah, Robin, and you got the Batman's son that becomes Robin.
Dick Grayson,
know Dick
Jason
Grayson.
Todd, and I think there's one more, but I can't remember his name.
But in the comic books, don't Robin die a lot?
No, Jason Todd died.
And then one became the Joker.
I don't remember.
Yeah, in the comic books, he became the Joker, and then Batman became the Joker for a while.
There's been 5 Robins. Let's see.
Dick Grayson was the first one.
Yeah.
And he was the Teen Titan also, correct?
Yes.
And then Jason Todd took over after him.
Tim Drake, Damian Wayne, which was Bruce Wayne's brother. I mean son, and then Stephanie Brown.
Oh, and if you are a collection like Seth, like to collect stuff, 7-Eleven has got all the Batmobiles. Like from the old ones to the new ones are about that big, and I think they're about $10 a piece. But they have movable parts. They have the doors open. They have a gun that pops out.
Oh, I'm about to go get
and
that.
They're metal bodies. They're like your Hot Wheel metal bodies.
Oh wow!
And
yeah.
That's just
so what else did you have an issue with on the Batman?
That's him being Twinkle Toes.
Yeah.
His voice when he talked.
I am vengeance.
You could tell that it was modified by the computer. It's like
what?
Someone that can't. Yes.
No
where they
way.
change the time. Yes. Because
There's no way.
Yes. You look it up, you can hear where it's been changed by the thing. It's like someone that can sing terrible.
You're the first person I've heard on YouTube say that his voice sounded like it's been modified. Everybody else has talked about how nice it is that he's not all modified and gruff.
I am
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Christian Bale. I mean, I like Christian Bale.
But I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm biased because I really don't like the actor playing Batman. He just doesn't fit.
I loved it. I can't wait.
Really?
Yeah.
Now the car looked good. Like you can tell it's a muscle car. I can't tell what kind of car it is though.
I think it's just a made one, because at first I was thinking it looked like a 70s Lincoln Pantera.
Yeah.
But now that I'm seeing the more shots that I'm seeing of it, it's just sheet metal angled over a frame. It looks freaking incredible.
It looks like he'll be able to take a turn faster than 20 miles an hour.
13.
13 miles an hour. Sorry. I was giving it a little credit.
So, Chad, you don't know this, but a while back we had a debate about the Batmobiles in history. Like, throughout all of it. When do you remember? It was a couple months ago when the set pictures came out where they showed the Batmobile for the first shots.
Yes, the new one. Yeah.
Yeah. We had a show that weekend, and we were talking about how I brought it up that I thought it looked better than the other Batmobiles.
I don't know. The Christian Bale one looks bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
nothing to me beats the original black and red, old school TV show.
Oh yeah,
Batmobile.
That was a Lincoln.
That's the Batmobile.
That was a Lincoln Zephyr.
Yeah,
I think.
Sounds right.
But okay. I take that back. I don't think the argument was better looking. I think it was better handling. Mm-hmm. Was it, Tommy?
It was definitely
handling. That argument. Anyway, but like we got some people riled up on off the computer. We had a friend of ours named Frank, who's in our group chat. Yeah. He got riled up that I said anything about how that this one was like better handling.
Yeah.
Now, was Superman wearing the black suit, or was that just a dark image of it?
Just a dark image. He's wearing his blue. I didn't
Okay,
like
because it looked like the emblem and everything was black, like he was going to be the bad Superman for a while.
Oh, I can't find my mouse fast enough. Hello.
Hello, boys.
How you doing?
Keeping the room warm for me.
How are you? I'm glad you came.
Thank you. I'm glad too.
Yeah.
So is she.
Oh,
Oh, if only get off me.
25 years.
So let me know if we got 12-year-olds watching, and I'll be careful what I say. I'll just
It's all right. We've already had a dirty joke tonight.
I'll do fart jokes
My
instead.
fault. So we're talking about the trailers. Did you get the email I sent you like last night?
I did.
Oh, cool. Were you able to check out the trailers?
Yes.
Tommy didn't like Wonder Woman.
I like that trailer better. It actually felt more like a movie that had someone else in it other than Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look, we actually have the villain.
Yeah, I liked it too. I liked it, but as time and I think it'll perform at the box office because all we have to do is show home movies of Carol Channing at this point, and people will be happy just to be back in a theater.
Yeah.
If we're allowed in theaters.
I'm so excited to go to a
Around
movie.
here, the New Mutants come out tonight, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't know if the only theater that's open is Valley View.
Oh yeah. Well,
AMC just had their
AME ain't even going to reopen.
Ha.
Well, AMC out here just had their
AMC.
100th anniversary. It was last week, I believe, and you could get in at the wonderful, I guess, what would it be? 1920 price of 15 cents. They were charging 15 cents for people to go in.
Wow.
Lucky. Well, see,
Yeah.
they were doing that. They said last week that they were only going to do 100 locations, and that was the price for it. So you must have hit one of their locations. We have 2 AMC theaters in our town, and one of them will not reopen.
Is that which one?
Tanglewood.
That was kind of a dead place anyway.
Yeah.
Django would.
Tanglewood.
Alrighty.
It's like Southwest Roanoke County, it's Roanoke County.
It's Roanoke County.
The thing that's bothering me, and I don't know if it's bothering y'all. Okay, the trailer for when they're all back together is Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
They're missing a character. Can y'all know who the character is?
No.
Mm-mm.
All right, I'll show y'all and see if y'all can recognize it.
Oh, Green Lantern.
Yes.
But he wasn't in the first one.
Yes, but they should put him in the second one at least because he
It's
faces
not a
him.
second one.
No, it's the same as the first one. Just a different director's
It's
cut.
the Snyder cut of the Justice League.
Yeah.
Oh,
So is Ryan Reynolds coming back to do it?
I wish.
I think he's
they need
another
to-
franchise.
I
Yeah.
didn't hate that Green Lantern movie.
I didn't either.
I
I just think the writing was bad.
I think it was kind of bad, but it wasn't terrible.
See,
I
what they
gotta-
did with Deadpool, they should have done with Green Lantern.
Well, no, because see, that wasn't his character.
His character wouldn't talk like that.
I gotta pull out my desk here.
No, Hal Jordan was pretty straight laced from what I can remember. I'm not too familiar with the comics, but I've had conversation with people because I've asked, hey, why does Green Lantern get so much hate? And a lot of people's problems are the way Hal Jordan acted. Like, it just wasn't his personality to be wacky and wild.
The more serious, like Batman,
Kind of.
or in between Deadpool and Batman.
Kind of. I don't know.
So let me ask you this:
I mean, if they don't want to get Hal Jordan, why not just grab Idris Elba and make it Jon Stewart?
That would be great.
Right.
Now, the Batman I want to see. is when Batman's old and he has a successor as Batman. Which one was that? Batman Forever or something?
Yeah.
Sorry, fellas, we're having an internet issue here.
Oh, you're good.
Very fine. Crap. Batman Beyond.
That's what they need to start with now.
Yeah.
Like, stop making Bruce Wayne. Start doing Batman Beyond.
Who is old school Batman? Who you wanting to do that?
Oh, that's a good question. I didn't even think about that.
George Clooney.
He's almost too suave. He's almost Batman / James Bond.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, see, he's a good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
He's not a good
he really
Batman.
was.
He's a great Bruce Wayne.
but that would be perfect though, because Bruce Wayne don't dress up. When in that one, he don't dress up as Batman.
Well, in the beginning of
plays-
it, he's got to be in the suit. He's got to be like fighting some punks and then pull a gun on them.
Yeah.
Because he's too old and having a heart attack.
But would you rather see that than a bunch of Bruce Waynes still?
Well, I've heard from some people that they want to see Michael Keaton.
That's what I heard.
Well, he's coming back in a Flash movie.
Yeah, he'll be in the Flashpoint, which, man, I really hope they do something about recasting the Flash.
Yes.
Yeah,
You don't like Ezra?
No, he's so stupid. And it's not because he's gay. I don't care about that.
He doesn't
No.
deliver his lines well.
No.
He's very whiny. Yeah.
So, question for y'all:
Yo,
do y'all think this is a good description of this?
go back to that first one. Maybe the first 5 people. Yeah, first 6. In the
The
middle.
only thing is look at these are all people that are in prime shape. You look at Flash; he's a skinny toothpick.
Yeah.
yeah.
You look at Cyborg; he was a football player,
Yeah.
and he wasn't that big. Like
Yes,
even
he
with
was.
the medal.
Did you not watch the movie?
Yes, I watched him. Look,
Ray Fisher's pretty big.
no,
Yeah.
when he didn't have the armor on.
I know that, but still, Ray Fisher's pretty big.
The only thing they did right is they made Aquaman better. They did make Aquaman better. I gotta
They
admit
gave him
that.
his own movie. That's why.
Yeah.
So we have
Well,
some
I mean-
reference.
I kind of appreciate the comment after our picture.
They make him look like a Viking, basically. He needed something instead of a clean cut.
All right,
kind
hey,
of-
stop doing overlays. Like, just share screen and show pictures. Here. What are you talking about?
Wow.
That dude is ripped.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's his 8-pack or 6-pack or whatever, but it's like he's
Well, I
wearing
got a keg, so I
Hulk
don't care
costume.
what he's got.
Yeah, I ain't looked like that since I
Yeah.
was 7. You couldn't see my ribs since I was 7.
I didn't even know I had ribs.
Ribs, what's that?
Yeah.
Yummy.
And good smoke. The abs are not ribs.
I have a 6-pack. I just hide it
Yeah.
under everything else.
There you go.
I'm not overweight. I'm under tall.
I'm not fat. I'm just easy to see.
I'm hard
I'm
to
pretty
kidnap.
fat.
Yeah, you're just hard to kidnap.
If I fell off a cliff, I'd bounce. These skinny guys would snap.
But yeah, dude,
So,
he put on some muscle.
so what's up with this Snyder cut? Is this happening or what?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And what's included in the Snyder Cut that's any different from the first one?
A lot. It seems like a lot of different alternate takes, which they did say that they were putting a lot of money into new shots and new footage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna seem weird because wasn't Justice League? No, didn't they shoot that like 2 years ago? maybe 3.
They shot Justice League a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are gonna look different.
That was like 2016 or something.
Yeah.
2017.
Is that when it came out?
Yeah.
Well, they shot it in 16 then.
Yeah. It's gonna.
That's a cyborg I want to see.
You want to see
Pretty
more
sure that's
robots?
what you got.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see Nick Fury from the comics. I'm not getting that. Okay, that's the guy I want. Not racist ass Samuel L. Jackson.
You gotta remember those guys are drawn a bit out of proportion. I mean, about the only way you're gonna get someone like that is a 300-pound bodybuilder.
Bodybuilder. Yeah.
Steroid.
But you can use the mountain from Game of Thrones. He could be, he's proportionally built like the comic books.
I bet you his waist is too big.
Yeah,
I bet you his waist is way too big, actually.
they can slim that down in post.
Yeah.
Fix it in post.
He's 6'8" or 6'9", isn't he?
Mhm,
Or maybe
mhm.
6'10". He's a big guy.
I mean, you can also see Eunice Suetamo, who plays the new Chewie. He's just real thin, though. I mean, you could bulk him up.
Yeah.
So it's better to have like a skinnier guy bulk up than a big guy and trying to slim him down.
Mm-hmm. Well, it all depends. If his body will take the muscle. Kind of like mine won't. So
Why not?
I don't know why not.
I know you eat a lot of protein.
Well, my T's too low, I guess. Yeah, that's the thing. Somebody's gonna say you don't eat enough. Bull. Especially when I was in my 30s and lifting, the amount of food I was eating, I should have been 250 pounds.
Of solid channel
Rock
dad.
hard love muscle.
So there is going to be a Green Lantern in the Snyder Cut,
Oh, is there?
but it is going to be let's see. It is not who. It's not Hal Jordan or John Stewart.
It's just the Green Lantern Corps. Well,
Yeah,
aren't
it's
they
one of the
in?
members of the Green Lantern Corps?
I could have sworn in. Was it? I thought in Justice League. Well, we got because I finally watched that not too long ago in the opening dialogue crap, but they were, the monologue. They were fighting what's his nuts back in time. The Green Lantern Corps was there, and there's like a thing where someone picks up a ring or something after a fight too.
Yeah, they
So
said
that
they're going
those
to
hints of that is still in there. We can't talk at the same time, Seth. Say it again.
They said they're going to remove Steppenwolf and then replace him with Darkseid.
Remove Steppenwolf.
Yeah,
They only talk about him for 2/3 of the movie.
I know, but they're going to cut him out, and they're just going to put somebody over top of it.
Oh, that's
It's going to be the Steppenwolf cut.
So was Steppenwolf not in it originally, and Josh?
Steppenwolf was in it originally,
Okay.
and they're removing him and putting somebody else in his place.
Why? Does
I
that
guess because it doesn't make any sense.
build the sequel? It doesn't make any sense to leave him in or take him out.
They're gonna take him out and replace it with a younger version of Darkseid instead of Steppenwolf.
Yeah, I know that, but why? You said it
Because
doesn't
they
make any
like
sense,
that.
but you're playing the pronoun game. I'm trying to understand what your pronouns are.
Because they don't want it.
Use your words.
They didn't want him in the movie. Joss Whedon put him in the movie, and Snyder wanted it to be somebody else.
Well, that's what I asked if he was supposed to be in it originally, and you said yeah.
Oh,
Because Steppenwolf was in it originally.
I know he was in the Joss Whedon cut. I just wondered if Snyder had him in there.
Use your words, Lape.
All right. Who put Steppenwolf in the movie?
Children.
Josh Whedon.
Children.
It was Josh Whedon.
Joss Whedon, or
Whedon.
Mr. Green's favorite director.
Yalin Gur is going to be from the Green Lantern Corps, going to be in the movie.
Oh, that's the old guy.
so I
That's
just
that
got
purplish guy, isn't
exclusive clip.
Yeah.
From the new Batman movie.
You got what?
Exclusive clip of the new Batman movie.
Oh, yeah?
Run it.
He's gonna.
Oh my god.
I figured he was going to show porn.
Tommy, you and these overlays, man.
Yeah, better not be
They're
born.
funny.
Well, it's just
Here-
the overlays. Like, I wish you could do screen share.
Hey,
Yeah,
let's
but
talk
this way
about
it's
the
easier.
gaming world.
Huh?
Let's
Tommy?
talk about the gaming world in a game that's coming out soon called
Which-
Call of Duty Black Ops.
Hey, David Applegate's here. Hey, David?
Cold War,
from
And how
Facebook.
pissing everyone
Tom, what
off.
did you say?
What's going on with that? I just saw that today. And my son was trying to explain it to me, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
there's a couple trailers in the link that I sent.
I have to look at it.
Appalachia, you want to run that?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
Check out the headline.
Oh,
Good.
Because President Ronald Reagan, 40, is in the game, and the people are getting all freaked out.
oh Lord.
So it was a little bit of a, kind of a political and a gaming and a pop culture.
He doesn't
type.
come back from the dead.
Right. This game, it's just him. giving out
Oh,
orders.
Reagan and Trump. Boy, that'll really set him off.
Young baby Trump.
Hey,
Oh, my.
isn't it banned in China already?
Game?
Probably.
I'm sure it is, but it's supposed to be hitting September 9th for the world release of the, except in China, I'm sure, the world release of like the multiplayer version. And if you want to show the trailer, it's awesome.
I just wanted to make sure that I had sound.
This war was a lie. Years of blood.
Give it just a second. In case of copyright. You never know.
Just to light the fuse of a secret war decades in the making.
I mean, it looks good. It's, interesting. Like,
Well,
I
it
just got
starts in 68, but then goes into 1981.
Yeah. Good. Hey,
Nuclear conflict.
there's the man.
That's him.
We want to make this a more peaceful world.
Bloomy.
5 days
Oh,
required.
I'm free on that.
That looks like
play.
Brad Pitt.
If he's active,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
looking
heard
like
that too.
Ronald Reagan.
then that could shift the balance of the Cold War.
Let's go find this shit.
They probably get their money back after they lost a lot of sales on the whole BLM stuff.
Wow.
Super fan Adam Shawhan's up in the house.
Up in the hills.
What's
Check
up,
it out.
super
Right
fan?
here. Check it out.
Yes, sir, we believe it is. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants.
Oh, right. Yep. I'm just trying to keep talking so there's no copyright stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome. It just looks really good. Takes it
Yeah,
back
That's
good.
from
free
Vietnam,
order right
where everything was kind of, big state and everything was taken over.
there. Yeah.
And now to this stuff.
I know you won't fail us.
Frank and the Shawhan Wiener Dog clan. Yes! R5.
Get early access to the open beta and instant access to the Woods Operator Pack in Modern Warfare, including Warzone.
So, while this is going on, did y'all hear about the superheroes? They are going to be in Fortnite.
No.
They already are. My son told me
Yep.
all the Avengers are in it now.
Yeah, they added all the Avengers with their powers, and they even included Wolverine.
Wow.
Nice.
Hey, bub.
And they didn't put Hulk; they put She-Hulk.
Dang.
That's like your number 2. Why not put the original?
Well,
I
'cause
want
you have to
regular
have a
Hulk.
weak link. You have a weak link. She,
Huh.
but they'll be able to find her every 28 days. They'll be able to find her. They'll be able to sniff her out.
Oh, Jesus.
Did I say that? Did I say that? Okay. Okay, Brent.
There are children listening, you old man.
Yeah, children.
If you're gonna make comments like that, run for Congress.
They're kinder.
Cheering. Cheering.
Yep.
Children,
Well,
children.
now they know that every 28th day or 28-day cycle they can find She-Hulk. So
And then a
But
Cyndi
She-Hulk is
Lauper
brave
song.
and stunning.
Oh, She-Hulk.
mhm.
Funny story about She-Hulk. In the comic book, she was the Hulk's cousin.
Ha 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 3 now.
Oh,
What is that in
Parker.
reference to? Welcome to my madhouse.
Welcome to the jungle.
What was that a reference to?
Yeah,
I must have missed it.
We love fun with gay.
I love you, Frank in the Shawhan Wiener Dog Clan. 2 new subs, yay!
Yay. Wiener Dog Clan.
3 new subs, yay!
Oh,
Is that Jay Muse? Picture of
Yeah.
him from Jay and Silent Bob.
Yes, and he's holding the wiener. He's holding the wiener dog. That's so
Nice.
awesome.
Hmm.
What in tarnation? Chad's coming up 2 different. Now he's gone. Him and his dead gum internet.
Well, he's on the phone, isn't he?
Well,
Yeah.
you had it connected to the internet. I just took it off. My fault.
Jay holding Frank. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I
I
love
logged on to the
Wiener
internet.
Dog.
We got 6
so
kids.
I haven't seen the reboot. Is it good?
I haven't either. I need to. I want to watch it.
What is it?
Jay and Silent
Jay and
Bob.
Silent Bob.
You both.
Oh,
talking
the
about-
reboot. You mean the new one? Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it
Jay
is
and
sort of.
Silent Bob, Chad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
was
not
pretty
too
funny.
bad. It's not too bad.
It's not as good. They're a little too old to be doing that stuff. It's like
Reboot is good. I
you guys
do-
are in your
I
40s. It's
plan
not
on
funny
seeing it.
anymore.
I would love to find a box set of like all the Jay and Silent Bob movies.
Mallrats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, which one's the best one? Which one's the best Jay and Silent Bob film?
Strikes back.
What's the one where they steal the monkey?
Strikes Back.
Strikes Back.
Yeah.
I like Dogma.
I actually like Dogma. I love Dogma. I
Yeah.
really like Chasing Amy too.
It depends on what you mean by Jay and Silent. I mean, is it one that they're in or one about them? See, that Strikes
No,
Back
one
was
that they're
kind of
in.
about them. Yeah.
Dogma.
Because yeah, if it's just one that they're in, Dogma's pretty good.
Yeah.
Adam Shawhan says Dogma.
Yeah.
Dogma to me is so funny just because of Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are angels, but they're like bad angels.
Yeah.
Well, they're not bad. They just don't give a crap. They have no mercy. It's
the
just,
scene-
I'm the angel of death and you guys are sinners, so you're all dead.
Yeah. That scene
Bartleby
where
and
he just
Loki.
walked in the office room and starts killing. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're
He's like,
good.
you
You're
didn't
good
say
about
God bless you when you sneezed.
Loki.
Well, and then it's is it Bartleby that shows up to warn them? Is it everybody's after you?
No, that was it? No.
Because that guy
Bartleby and-
played, wasn't he like in
Oh, Jason. Yeah, Jason.
Doogie Howser
Um,
he was in a TV show, wasn't he?
my name is Earl.
Jason Lee. Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Earl.
Yes. He's
Oh.
and he was on Enemy of the State as the first part was the one who got the actual pictures of John
Right.
Voight killing the senator. And then he got
Well,
smashed. On
What
the
was
bus while he
the
riding.
Ferris Bueller ripoff TV show?
Parker Lewis Can't Lose?
Yeah, wasn't he Parker Lewis?
No.
Buddy
That's Corin
Bright.
Nemec. Corin Nemec.
Okay.
He's
I love
actually
that.
he has a YouTube channel called Nemec TV, I believe. And he's old as hell, but still, every time I get on there, I'm like, Corin Nemec can't lose, So and he laughs about it, but
But he does look like that guy, though.
Yeah, kind of.
Well,
We're
he's
both-
3 years younger than we are. Wow.
Who? Jason Lee?
No, Corin Nemec.
Yeah, he's in our price range. He would have been like a freshman in our high school,
Yeah.
maybe a sophomore. We were seniors.
Let's see, November 71. So yeah, he'd been pushing that.
Yep.
Freshman.
But he looks old. He
Elder
looks like he's an old 60s looking dude.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, he looked young in Parker Lewis. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
he-
Tommy.
I I enjoyed it, but when did that come out, Jan?
Yo,
Okay.
Superfan Adam Shawhan says he spent time on Twitch with Jason Mewes and got to play games and talk with him.
Cool.
Oh wow.
How freaking awesome is that?
Hey, yeah. That's overload.
Awesome sauce, man. Oh, but She-Hulk is brave and stunning. You guys missed that.
No, I said it.
Hey, look,
No, you
She-Hulk has better boobs. I mean pecs. I mean boobs.
Boob pecs.
You just got to be careful with other parts.
Peg boobs.
You got a really tight squeeze, if you know what I mean. And if you watch one of my videos today, you know what the hell I'm talking about. The number 17. So now you're gonna have to go watch my video to figure out what the heck I'm talking about.
I usually do watch
I'm empty now.
your videos. Even if I don't watch them, I just jump in and hit the like button.
But let it play through. Yeah, the my this week's Elizabeth Hurley video, people aren't letting it play long enough. They're breaking out at 30 seconds, and I'm like, at 50 seconds is when that picture shows up, and I scroll very slowly. So anybody watching that, keep watching, and then you can pause and fap if you want. I'm not in it.
So what about the new was it, what kind of game is it? I didn't get to watch that trailer that was on there.
It's a dice game. You roll dice. And then you have a VCR tape, and it tells you to go to like 3 minutes, and you play a cutscene, and then you roll more dice and play cards, and then it says, you land on something. Fast forward to 7 minutes and 20 seconds, and then you have an explosion. You are dead.
Did they actually do that?
Yes.
Is that an actual game?
Yes. I think I'd make that up.
90s.
Yeah, there's some games they tried to do it. The problem is people's things track differently. So you'd have a countdown that say, when this hits 0, do all zeros, and you'd hit stop. And then you would, like, there was a Clue game I know I actually played that was like that would, and it's like we're watching it and like, this doesn't make any sense to what we have at all.
And back in the day too, you had a spaceship, and it had a handle under it with a trigger, and you would put in a VCR, VHS tape, and you would fly that toy with the screen, and you'd shoot it to things. As a kid, I thought I was really shooting at stuff, and as an adult, I'm like, that's just a recording.
Yeah.
I never really shot anybody.
Yeah, they were trying different things back then. Most of it didn't work very well.
No.
Man, they look so young in that video.
Right?
Well, they are so young.
Just weird seeing them now.
I could have sworn Matt Damon, I think he's older than I am.
The most well-known of his mother in a third-rate nursing home and used the profits from the sale of her home.
I love that he's just speaking off their sins like,
Yeah.
God, shame on you.
I land on the company account to have sex within 11 years.
Okay, no, Matt Damon's 2 years younger.
Holtzman okayed the production of movie dolls from materials he knew to be toxic and unsafe because it was, survey says.
Oh, Damon's even younger. I thought Affleck was I thought he was older. Apparently they're mothers. That's how they met each other, like play dates.
You, Mr. Whitman, You have more skeletons in your closet than this assembled party. I cannot even mention them aloud.
He's your son, for God's sakes.
You're his father, you sick.
Oh!
Good.
I love it. It's about to go down.
Yeah. How many more copyright strikes do you want tonight? Huh?
We're talking over it.
No,
Oh.
Yeah.
It's for educational purposes.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Amongst you.
And we're talking over it.
And then educational. Well, it's on YouTube too, so it's not like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Right.
We're educating people on good videos.
I completely forgot about this scene.
We're seeing how Matt Damon should have won the Oscar for his role as Loki.
Apart from judgment, lives shrouded in secrecy.
Yeah, he does deliver those lines just quite well.
Not from God.
Y'all talking about anybody got any kids virtual learning right now?
Hey,
Oh my God, I didn't realize how dumb I became.
They haven't started. It's a hybrid that's going to happen with my son.
My kids go 2-a-days and then they're home.
If I believed enough in this, I wonder.
Is it as bad as I've been hearing? And you have to sign a waiver saying you wouldn't eavesdrop on your children?
No, we didn't.
we haven't had to sign it yet.
I haven't been presented with that conundrum.
Or in North Carolina, a kid was sitting in his bedroom and he had a 22 hanging on his wall, and the teacher ended up calling the police because she saw the 22 on his wall, and they suspended the kid because of you're not allowed to have guns in school, including on your. I swear to God.
No way. No way.
That's in North Carolina. So imagine if he lived like in Oregon or somewhere.
Oh yeah.
He'd be in jail right now.
Well,
It's
if he was
just a
in
BB
Portland, he'd
gun.
be out using it.
Was it a BB gun?
Gum?
It's okay. You've done nothing wrong. These guys were thinks. You're a pure soul.
But you didn't.
Bless you when I sneeze.
Got a desert eagle,
He's
man.
just throwing around that desert eagle like it's
So
nothing.
bad.
0.50.
I love that thing, man. I want one, but I don't want to pay for one.
Yeah, they're like $3,000 or something like that.
Something like
Yeah.
that. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
And especially a nickel-plated one like that one.
Yeah. Then add another $2,000 to it.
Yep.
That's a used vehicle payment.
Right.
So
Leif answered on Twitter and said that he liked the comment because I posted about us going live, and I shared the picture of that I posted, and Leif said, "Them sexy legs."
Yes, I did.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, we're echoing somewhere.
echo.
Why are we echoing?
I heard your voice twice.
Because my phone kicked in and started the echo.
Oh. So what did you guys think about let's see. So we talked about Justice League, we talked about the Batman. Did you have anything to say about the Batman?
It looks so.
where-
No, I don't have
The
anything
Batman.
to say. I think it's been done. It's been done already.
Oh yeah, we haven't spoken since I got back from Texas. Let me tell you, they drive slow as hell in Texas. I don't want to hear. And I see all these postings on Facebook about, oh, you can go bull crap. Your beer is weak and you drive slow. Get the hell off the road.
Lord Jesus.
Word
Sounds
to
like
your
a
mama.
personal problem.
It is.
We
Oklahoma's
don't feel
worse.
kind to that kind of talk around here, sir.
Hey, did you drive through Knob Lick in Oklahoma?
I don't know. I drove on 3 different turnpikes.
Knob
Yeah,
Lick.
Knob Lick. When I drove through there on 40, I was like,
Yeah, I didn't drive on 40 at all. Well, if you keep going east on 40 and you get between Nashville, I think it's between Nashville and I think I'm pretty sure it's between Nashville and Memphis. You see an exit for Bucksnort, Tennessee. So
Bucksnort. Hey, there's a road. There's a road in a town next to mine called Boners Run Road.
Yeah.
And every time I pass it, I laugh like a 5-year-old and like Boners Run.
Well, down where I live, there's a butt station, so it's butt st.
Butt station, butt street.
Butt station. Okay, I guess that's
funny.
not funny. Okay. Let me warm up again.
Yeah, I was north of Dallas. So I was in Wichita Falls.
Yeah, it's
so I wasn't much into Texas. I was just barely across the Red River.
Did you ever get in touch with Tap and Die?
Nope. He was working Sunday.
You got Big D and didn't see Texas.
Yeah. But
yeah, Amarillo, right?
Amarillo's to the northwest, like 100 and some odd miles. I almost drove halfway to Amarillo though. So on Sunday I went, I was like, I just need to drive around. And I went, it was 100 and I don't know, 9 or 10 or some ridiculous number. I went to with the actual falls and all this stuff, took a bunch of pictures and it was hot. And I was like, I just want to drive around. And I got about 10, 20 or so miles out of town. And I saw that I was headed toward, there was a reservoir or something. I was like, oh, I'll just drive out there and see what I can see. And some little town. And then I saw a billboard for some barbecue place and it said 85 miles. I'm like, and the speed limit was 75. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
So I finally had to go to the bathroom and I pulled over and said, I'm gonna better check that this place is even open. And sure enough, they're closed on Sundays. So I had driven like well over 70 miles out of Wichita Falls, but it was 75-mile speed limit and almost nobody was going faster than that. And if they are, they're only at most going 5 over. And when I was in Oklahoma, there's a section between Tulsa and Oklahoma City on the turnpike, whichever one that was. It's up and down hills, but it's straight and it's 3 lanes and it's an 80-mile-an-hour speed limit and nobody was going 80. I was going 80 passing everything. Huh?
Did you kick in the +10 rule?
Oh no, it said no tolerance. It said 80-mile-an-hour speed limit, no tolerance. And I mean, there was going south when I was going to Texas. There were a couple of vehicles that went faster than I would, and I actually went 85 and then 87 for a while, and then they got way out. You know, I don't know if they got off or what. But coming back, I was going 80, and I rarely got passed by anybody whatsoever. And so I was going the speed limit and passing everything. So I'm like this in Atlanta, and it was like I could go for especially between Texas and Oklahoma City. Now, granted, it wasn't straight; it did have a few turns here and there, but I could go for 15 miles before I saw another car going any direction. And it's like, and Atlanta, you know, you get in the morning, especially like weekend morning, Sunday morning, you get an interstate that empty. People are doing 90 plus in a 55. And it was just, I'm like, my God, they're just slow. And as soon as I got to Missouri, as soon as I got about 5 miles across the state line into Missouri from Oklahoma, everybody's going minimum 10 over, including the trucks. So they just must be sticklers. I don't know. But
yeah.
And then on the Oklahoma Turnpike, they have this, there'd be like a break in the barrier and it would say no U-turn strictly enforced. And the angle and everything and the size of it, I don't know how in the heck you could turn around in that. You know,
so you like to drive fast. Is that what you're saying?
Leadfoot Lake.
Who? I kind of like to drive fast. Yeah. Lake strikes again. Yeah. But Jason Mewes found out Frank was a wiener dog. But yeah, I was looking forward to it. I was hoping, especially when it was 80, I thought, I'll be going 90 and people will be passing me. Nope.
You're not on Das Autobahn.
I know. I haven't driven over 100 miles an hour in a long time.
Hey, Seth, I sent you a picture. Well, not picture,
overlay.
The website. Check it out. I want to see your opinion on it.
So if we're sharing pictures, I need to see this thing.
Huh?
I sent
let
you
me
an email.
let me open it up then in the email then. And I'll screen share it.
But yeah, I agree with Dave said about Austin. People that I were where I was, they were saying the same thing about Austin. It's no longer Texas. It's the Bay Area relocated.
Exactly. That's a totally different part of the country there.
Apparently, Austin was always a little weird, but in the last 10 years, it's just become California East, California Gulf Coast.
Yep.
So
that's where all the Libbies live. Libby, Peaches.
DC shows how not copying Marvel is the key. How does it do that?
yeah, I don't see how they've not copied them yet.
They haven't copied them, but what success?
Well, what I mean by copying is, you think about it. As soon as the Avengers came out, they started working on the Justice League. Like they've been trying to play catch up like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we talked
But
about that.
the problem is
if behind.
Right. If they copied them better, they would be more successful and do multiple movies, build the audience, build the stories, build the group, bring in the characters, introduce their backstories, not just try to do it in 3 movies.
Yes. My whole thing about it is if they would have waited until Marvel kind of died down and then shot the Justice League,
well,
they probably would have had better ratings.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still going to watch it, but.
Well, especially if they tried, Marvel did, okay, so was it 22 movies or 20 movies leading into Endgame, 21, whatever, 11 years. So, yeah, I mean, DC could have, first of all, figure out which freaking Batman you're going to have. It's almost as bad as Sony and Spider-Man, right?
I don't understand why everybody's so concerned about, can't keep track of Batman.
Well, I mean, they just keep rebooting it. It's like, stop rebooting Batman. We don't need to see his origin story a 5th time.
But I doubt you're going to get the origin story in this.
Well, you don't need him. So, but, make a better Green Lantern movie. So what else? Well, who else was part of that? So you have the Wonder Twins. You have, who else was part of the Super Friends, right? You had Wonder Woman, Batman and Robin, Superman, Aquaman, Hawkman. Well, see, that's the thing too, is DC did better with their TV stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The Netflix shows really, well, they're all but Arrow are still on. So you got the Green Arrow, the Red Arrow. You have,
Broken Arrow.
Bring those in, but don't try to do it. They tried to they went, what? Superman, Batman versus Superman, Justice League. They had a Wonder Woman movie in there too.
Yeah.
So they tried to do in 4 movies what Marvel did in 20. Well, if you say the first Avengers, Marvel did in what? 15?
Dude, for real.
12?
DC anime was dead on. True story.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, DC cartoons were like my jam back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit, I was a DC fan until Marvel started making the movies. Then
I
switched.
was a DC fan until 2007, 2008.
When I first saw Iron Man, I was like, okay.
Yeah, what kid didn't grow up wanting to be Batman? Then when Iron Man came out, now everybody wants to be Iron Man.
Right.
I wasn't a fan of Batman there. Sorry.
I enjoyed Batman, but it wasn't my favorite.
Well, Batman 89, obviously. Yeah, Batman 89 was the jam.
I was more of a Punisher.
I liked Batman 89, but it wasn't my favorite.
I'll see a Black Canary. So DC, so you have the Atom, Big Barda, Black Canary, Black Lightning. See, and almost all these characters, Captain Marvel. Oh, Shazam! There you go. Cyborg, Elongated Man. That he's on television. The Flash is on television. Green Arrow's on television. Green Lantern, they screwed up. Hawkgirl television. Hawkman television.
Hey, I bet
Metamorpho.
Elongated Man is a hit with the ladies.
So what?
I bet Elongated Man is a hit.
Well, though he got fired from that show. I wonder if they'll hire him back.
But
Orion, Plastic Man, Power Girl, Red Tornado, Stargirl. That's also a TV show starting or did. Zatanna. See, a lot of these are in the TV shows.
But
You know,
what I think,
it's almost like the Legends of Tomorrow is the not the big three, right? They don't have Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
Not the mainstream.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like the
B-listers.
It's like the rest of Justice League is the Legends of Tomorrow.
yeah. My whole thing is there's not multiple versions of the Marvel universe. If you get what I mean. Like how many Batmans is there? How many Supermans is there? And it just
you had we had Spider-Man back in the 70s. We had a really horrible Captain America. And then
Starring
we've
Red
had
Brown.
2 versions of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
But that's all Sony.
Yeah, but they all was back to back to back. They're not like creating a series you watch,
right,
and then casting another character to play in the movie. Like I would have loved to have the series Flash be in the movie Flash. Well, no,
yeah,
that would have been better than what they gained.
Yeah,
especially with them trying to make him look like Iron Man with that armor he was wearing.
Yeah.
Who you want Grant Gustin?
Yeah. And I still say when he is on Supergirl in the crossovers, I don't know if it's the writing or Grant and what's her name? Melissa. They seem to have unbelievable chemistry together. You know, the young lady that plays his wife, it's on the TV show, it's so unbelievable. It's like it's just 2 actors. There's no chemistry there at all.
Yeah.
So, but again, I don't know if it's just I don't know. Melissa just seems to open up and be silly.
But I'm rooting for DC. Like I want them to come on top.
Yeah, I think they just need to pause. Let's see what happens with Phase 4, and then recast what they need. Don't do a full reboot. Do a side boot, and at least take 7 or 8 movies to bring it all together. Don't try to do it in 3.
Yeah.
You gotta think of the long game on this one.
Brant and Mel
You gotta
were
be able to do several films, several franchises to get it.
Yeah. Oh no, and it was a gamble too, because Iron Man was kind of a D-list character, and then all of a sudden became popular. But again, that was well cast and well written.
Yeah. Well, that was that he didn't make hardly anything on that movie.
Yeah, that first one. Yeah.
He made 500,000 and the car that he drove.
Wasn't he basically just getting out of rehab?
Right.
More or less, yeah.
Trying to reboot his career in it.
And then once it blew up, he was writing his own checks.
He didn't take any back end money on it?
$55 million per movie.
I'd do it for a Klondike bar.
Right?
I'll buy that for $1.
So, with the New Mutants coming out, is that a horror
they were on
movie?
Glee together, I think. Grant and Melissa were on Glee. I'm looking at IMDb because I would not have known that. 2011, 2012. Yeah.
With that new Mutant movie, is that a horror movie or is that it looked like a movie. Yeah.
Looks
I know it's supposed to continue Logan
with monsters or something coming after him. I don't know.
What's it called?
The New Mutant.
Right,
Yeah.
but was it Meat? Is that what you said? Meat?
Monsters coming after him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a horror movie. What the trailer looks like.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like your typical Marvel X-Men kind of movie.
It looks real dark.
Yeah.
They might be trying a couple different things. I mean, outside of the whole happy finger in the cheek, smiley Avengers film.
Sarcastic side comments.
Boom.
That is true.
But that's what made Robert Downey Jr. good in those movies. Was his little sarcastic.
Oh yeah,
witted.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they wrote that in or just let him go and pick the best ones. I figure it was the latter.
What was it? The Thor movie that they said was half of it was an ad lib. The
Ragnarok.
Yeah,
it had to be because they just let him go, and some of the little small comments on the side, those side comments, were hilarious.
Yeah. Well, the one where the Hulk jumps out into the little battlefield they got going on, and Thor says, "Hey, I know him from work." That was from a little cancer patient that was there from the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was on set for Make-A-Wish, and he said, "You should say this," and they said it, and they kept it in the movie.
Right on. I think all of Jeff Goldblum's lines were all ad lib because that he can just riff like no one else.
Yeah,
dude, Jeff Goldblum is a national treasure.
He is a national treasure.
Gosh, that dude is amazing.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Jurassic Park would have sucked without him.
Yes.
Oh, truth.
But
Every movie that he was in would have sucked without him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at Independence Day.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Yeah. He is a national treasure.
We
Just
did
like our RDJ.
Yeah. Hey, Chad, for back around 4th of July, we did a watch party for Independence Day.
Oh, yeah.
That was so much fun.
So, question I got earlier, talking with some friends. What video game would you like to see made into a movie?
Uncharted.
Okay, you say Uncharted.
It is a movie. It is coming.
Do what?
Uncharted is coming as a movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Well,
got the kid that played Spider-Man, right?
yes, but I only want him to be young Nathan Drake. I don't want him to be old Nathan Drake.
Yeah. I don't know. Y'all remember the Gears of War series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they'd make that into a movie.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I would like to see the Black Ops, one of the Black Ops games, become a movie. Like,
I mean,
really going at that.
campaign, it's pretty movie-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last of Us should become a movie.
It's going to become a TV show on HBO.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I just canceled HBO. Now I got to get it back.
Oh, I'm getting it back when the Snyder Cut comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about it too.
Well, I mean, are you getting it just for the Snyder Cut?
Yeah.
Well, then don't. Like, we'll just get it. I'll get it, and then we'll just have a movie night.
There you
All
go.
right, man.
Yeah. We'll arrange it to where we can all get together or something. Because I got a big screen TV and a nice sound bar. Uncharted is
Like art director. Okay. Yeah,
I hope it's a good one. I don't want it to be bad.
Yeah.
That's the sad part about movies right now. It's such woke culture that everything is like destined and determined to be like crap.
Politically correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crap.
Where's them movies that literally piss people off? Like Full Metal Jacket.
Like Blazing Saddles?
That is the greatest movie of all time, Full Metal Jacket.
Yes.
You got to love that.
Oh, yeah.
That and Red Dawn. Oh, I love me some Red Dawn.
The original one, yeah.
Yes, the original one. I haven't seen the second one.
Don't. It'll ruin it.
Do Red Dead Redemption, the movie.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. Bring in the zombie edition at the end of it.
Yeah. Let's see.
None of y'all are Halo fans, but I'd love to see a Halo movie.
Oh no, Halo was great, man. I'm just not an
Oh,
Xbox guy anymore.
The problem with Halo is just that it's I mean, it would just be hard to do a movie.
Well, they made mini movies. They've made small movies, but
Yeah.
it's
My
the
kids used to
amount
love
of
that.
money you would have to spend on the graphics.
Oh man, my kids used to watch on YouTube that Red versus Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be funny in the movie if they actually incorporate that at the end.
Yeah.
But Doom, how'd y'all think that turned out as a video game movie?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
The one with the rocks.
Yeah, the one with the rock.
Yeah. I think the Rock wants to forget about that. He was a pebble.
Oh yeah.
The last fighting scene, I expected so much more.
Yeah, they just. I mean, I love just an action movie, like John Wick. No bunch of explosions and killing, and that one just. I mean, it just fell flat.
Yeah. What's that Western movie, Seth? You're going to be playing Saturday? That Western game?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Did they make a movie on that?
It could.
And they said they're going to make a third one now too, correct?
I don't know. God, I'm yawning like I worked all day, and I haven't worked at all. I was off today and took a nap.
Rub it in.
Oh, I had a nice little nap. Woke up, the rain was just pouring.
Naps are very beneficial.
Yes. I'm retired. I take a couple of them a day.
Unless it's on your head and you got naps. Cut them off. Put some stylizer in it. They should. I've been waiting for a movie on the game Mech Warrior. Remember that game?
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what you had to buy the special controller for, wasn't it?
Yeah, you did. Actually, you did.
I think I went and spent $200 on the controller and $60 on the game.
I tried it with the buttons and it didn't work.
Yeah.
What'd y'all think about Pixel?
I like Pixel, man. I like Adam Sandler in general. Anything he does is golden to me.
Yeah. You remember when he used to do the stud boy on remote control?
Yeah.
And the clue here is who made who won the first Oscar for Gone with the Wind? I'm the stud boy.
Well, the only movie I didn't like you, man, was 50 First Dates.
Oh, I love that.
I loved the movie. I hated the ending. I thought she was going to get her memory back or something. Like Coconut was going to hit her on the head. She remembers everything.
Did you guys see Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless or Eternal Mind of the Spotless?
Yeah.
That was a letdown. Meaning,
Yeah.
what a sad movie.
Womp womp womp.
Yeah.
Hey, so Adam Shawhan just posted on the Men's Room Facebook page that the story about where he where he was talking about Jason Mewes. He said the comment said Jason Mewes talks about holding Frank, my wiener dog. That just got me so. Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
He said
I
Bill
love
and
it.
Ted was awful. Oh man, come on.
What?
The old one was great. Bill and Ted.
I want to see. I want to see the new one.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
I heard it's amazing.
Okay, well then I'm not so scared.
Yeah.
I don't want them to ruin my childhood.
They did that.
They did it with Star Wars.
It already happened with Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They killed it with all the new Star Wars.
They killed a lot of people's childhood with Star Wars, not just our generation. Well, my generation. They killed y'all's generation.
My kid generation loves the whole cartoon, the Clone Wars. They can tell you. My autistic son can tell you the stuff that happened on different planets that I have no clue what he's talking about. But the new Last Jedi and all that, it's horrible. Yeah,
Oh,
indicates that John Wick 5 is in planning. I thought they already
General Kenobi, the negotiator.
Well, I know that they're filming. What? Bill and Ted suck. What are you talking about?
Bill and Ted 3.
Oh, ouch!
You broke my heart, Adam.
This is the first time I've heard a bad.
Wait, but John Wick 5, what kind of dog is he going to have in this? Is he going to be one of them mastiffs now?
A wiener dog.
I read or
A wiener dog, yeah.
They've already shot John Wick 5. They shot it along with John Wick 4. And they're having problems releasing it or something. They're directing.
Well, no, they got to release 4, and then they're going to do. Then they'll just do 5.
They're doing what they did with Back to the Future 2 and 3. They filmed them like right behind each other.
Like they did with Pirates of the Caribbean 2 and 3.
Yeah.
This is a story.
Pirates Caribbean, 2 more Pirates of Caribbean coming out. One with the Lady in Red, which if y'all don't know nothing about the Disney rides, they replaced the scene in the ride where they were chasing women around and selling them off. They changed it to put a woman in red. She's a pirate now, so they're doing a movie with her. But then they just hired Johnny Depp back to do another Pirates of the Caribbean to go along with.
Thank God, because that movie was not going to go. That movie would not go anywhere without Johnny Depp.
Well, they fired him over some of his views, and then they're making this new one with the Lady in Red, and then they just announced they're hiring him back and continuing the series of the regular Pirates of the Caribbean. But yeah, they had some people whining and complaining on the ride because they were auctioning women off on the ride, and then they replaced it. So
yeah, but that goes back to like the 70s and 80s. They had that. Okay, I only watched the first 2 Pirates of the Caribbean. I liked them, and then after that, I was kind of.
They're good. Dead Man's Chest is good. The last one I haven't seen yet. It's supposed to be pretty good.
Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Dead Men Tell No Tales. Thank you.
My favorite part is when they're on the ship and they all turn to skeletons.
Yeah, that's the first one.
I like. There is some issues with the last one. There was kind of some boring, bland parts, but I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
You know.
A lot of dead air.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. We're trying to find stuff to talk about. We got anything else?
Oh, the new Shazam. What's it called? Gonna be called
Black Adam.
Black Adam. Now, is it confirmed The Rock's gonna play it?
I thought, yeah.
Or is that
I thought
just
he was
like
locked in.
Huh?
I thought he was locked into that one.
I thought they were waiting for him to finish the Jungle Cruise, and then he was gonna. That was the reason they were waiting on Black Adam.
Because I know there's pictures out and everything, but I haven't really heard anything that it's confirmed or not. But I did like when The Rock played Bambi. Did y'all see that clip?
No. What?
Oh, you gotta look it up. It's The Rock. He's got a cigar, but he's got Bambi's ears.
Oh yeah, that was a SNL skit or something.
SNL skit, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
that was hilarious.
He also played The Rock Obama.
Yeah,
where he hulked out in the White House.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Yeah, SNL it's kind of gone down, but it's starting its climb back up a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in over a year.
I haven't either.
Whoa, we got some breaking news, fellas.
What?
Pretty rough stuff. Black Panther actor Chadwick Boseman dies at age 43 after 4-year fight with colon cancer.
No.
Chadwick Boseman?
From the Washington Post.
No way.
When did they post it?
10:08.
Oh, man.
Crap.
E Bombay.
Dude, that's insane.
So are they not going to do a Black Panther 2, or were they filming it, or what was going on there?
I thought they were like in the middle of filming it and had to go to hiatus in February. No, that's messed up, man. That's too young.
Yeah.
43.
So what do we learn from that? Eat your greens, folks. Flush your colon.
The greens killed him.
Take a finger up the butt and get checked every once in a while.
Hey now.
Wow. I didn't know he was even suffering. I mean,
I
he
didn't
looked
either.
pretty, you know.
Yeah. They kind of hid that from.
Yeah, it's all
News
over
and everything.
every news outlet.
Damn.
San Diego, Union Tribune, Washington Post, Variety, APN News, San Diego, the several
That's a pop
TV
culture
stations,
thing, isn't it?
Times Union, 9 News. Wow.
Is that where he lived in Sandog? Is it?
I don't know. I just did Google on that, and that's just all the links that keep coming up. AP. Wow.
That's crazy.
That's tragic.
That's heartbreaking, yeah.
And if you want to see him in a really good role, it's called 42. It's a Jackie Robinson story. It is so good. It's got Harrison Ford in it too.
That was one movie when I first saw it. I thought, oh, here we go. But no, it was a great movie.
Yeah, it was. And then, when I was in cinema class, they said you got to watch that for the cinematography.
Yeah.
And how the cinematographer and the cameraman work so close to the faces to get the expressions.
Yeah. And what he actually went through just to play baseball, it's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and then the whole team, they kind of got shunned too after a while,
That's right, because they had this guy on there and people didn't, it wasn't the time to, everybody was open-minded or anything, so they shunned the entire team. And of course, that's the best thing to happen because now you have an external enemy, which are the folks that don't believe there should have been a colored player.
Yeah.
And so they all banded around each other because they had nowhere to go.
Yeah. And he played that part perfect.
Yeah.
He really did. You really think he's Jackie Robertson. I mean, that's when you can tell it's a great movie.
Yeah. So for biopics, did you think that Will Smith pulled off Ali?
I enjoyed the movie, but I didn't see Ali in him. Does that make sense?
No, it definitely makes sense. Because I was the same way. It's like, okay, I know he's playing the part. He's trying a little too hard, but to me, he's not Ali. He didn't
like
sell
in
me
42, you look at Chadwick and think that's Jackie Robertson. In Ali, you think, oh, that's Will Smith playing a part. But it was still a good movie, still a great movie.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But he just, Will Smith to me, he's a great actor, but that just, he like you said, he tried too much, tried too hard.
Have you seen Suicide Squad?
Yeah, same thing.
Not a good actor.
No. I take that back. He does. I enjoyed the Fresh Prince.
Yeah. He was even entertaining in Independence Day.
Because when he plays himself, acts himself, he does great. But when he's trying to play something else, it's not a comedic African American, to be politically correct, but he does great when he's playing himself. But anything else, when he's playing something else, he tries too hard.
Right. Although I will say he happiness.
That
Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah.
Pursuit of Happiness. That was a tearjerker, and he pulled that off masterfully.
And 27 pounds, 20, where he's the cancer, he kills himself and gives his body parts away, 27 pounds, something like that. It's
I don't know the title.
Yeah, but he did great in that too.
Yeah. So now he's back up to being a great actor.
Yeah,
I think it's just if he has the right role. If he has the right dramatic role, he can do it.
Yeah. Like Hancock. Did we enjoy Hancock?
I didn't enjoy Hancock.
Yeah.
I really didn't.
See that?
Hey, Adam, shoot me a message on Facebook.
Hancock it was just too. They tried to make a adult film, but it was still too childish, in my opinion.
Yeah. They were trying too much for the anti-hero, but he wasn't anti-hero enough.
Thank
And
you.
speaking of that, I just reconnected with The Shield. You remember that show?
Yeah, I've never watched the first episode yet. I got
I was at the DAV, like their little thrift store, and they had two box sets. One was season 1 and season 2. I'm like, okay, for $6.95, I'll buy it. And started watching it. I remember seeing it years and years ago, but man, that was a good show. Very raw and gritty.
So what one was that?
The Shield with Michael Chiklis.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Has anybody watched the Batman TV show? But it's not Batman. It's what is it? Arkham. Gotham. Oh Jesus, yeah. Has anybody seen that? I've never watched that either.
I heard it's really good.
Watch it.
Say what?
I heard it's good.
Yeah,
I was afraid to watch it.
Yeah.
Well, just step out on faith there, Tommy Gunn.
I don't
watch one episode. Don't be fearful. We're not given a spirit of fear.
Well, my whole thing about it is I do like Batman as much as I criticize what they've done with him, but that's the problem. They have ruined Batman so many times.
Yeah. Well, Batman's not even in it. He's a kid, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't want him to mess up his backstory because once you watch it, you still have them projected thoughts about how Batman grew up and everything else.
Well, they said the kid that played the Joker in it. Well, there was 2 of them, but they said that the guy that played that part really brought out the Joker as a young man. I guess. I mean that you know, they said he played that well. So.
I mean, it depends on which Joker you're talking about. If you're talking about that one, no. You know, but for the one that has to sew his face back on after it's been taken off, yeah, he did a pretty good job. And he did definitely a good job. He did better than a couple other people. But Gotham's kind of its own little area. You know, like you can watch it, but it's Bruce Wayne as a kid. You can Selena Kyle as a kid, you know, so it's basically about Jim Gordon and the old bosses of Gotham and stuff. So it is good. And then the season finale is when he's now Batman, but you don't really get to see a whole bunch of it because they ended it. That was it.
Okay.
But overall, it's worth watching. But we've seen worse, guys.
How many seasons are there? Was it 3 or 4?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. You really don't nowadays have long-lasting series.
No, unless you're The Walking Dead and you jump the shark on that one when you kill.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason Shazam 2's taken so long is because of The Rock, because he says he's not going to let them fuck up the character. He's going to play it as it should be played, and they're just taking the time doing it. Which, hey, look, if DC has learned their lesson about rushing shit and putting it out and it not working, then I'm okay with that. You know, take your time, make the movie right the first time, do it right, give us a good movie. We'll give you our money. We will come see it. We will buy it, you know. And I'm
afraid that it's going to blend too much with Scorpion King because it goes with the Egyptian thing too. And you got Scorpion King and the way he played that, and then you got him playing another Egyptian kind of role.
But you got more magic involved in this than you did Scorpion King. I mean, there you had him for Bruce size and everything, and it was definitely a different genre. Not to mention, look at how long ago that was. I mean, he's
that's true.
5 times bigger now than what he was then. Body-wise, mass size, and Hollywood size even.
Who's in the casket in the post scene, the gold casket with the gold people in the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh, that's Adam, ain't it?
Adam Warlock, I think.
Adam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be Adam. Warlock. Yep.
Okay.
They're taking too long to present him, though.
Yeah.
People are going to forget about that scene and not understand it.
And your average non-comic book fan's not even going to know who he is.
Yeah.
No. Well, and that's the problem with the Guardians movies, though. I mean, like the first one came out and it was pretty good. It's like, all right. Second one was okay, but it's just too far of a gap. And I mean, let's face it, the comics, they were like a C-rated cast.
Well, you know why the only reason why they even made a Guardians movie. Right?
Why?
Because back to Disney. Disney signed a contract with Universal Studios. When Disney bought all of the Marvel, they made a deal with Universal Studios that in Florida they could not use any of the main characters that are already in Universal Studios. So Disney had to come up with something so they can create rides, build up in a backstory in Disney World, in which they're building a ride now called the Guardians of the Galaxy. And in Disneyland, they already have one. So that's the only reason they brought on the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, that and they figured they could print up some good money, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, they lost it because their marketing sucks. I mean, they should have known Baby Groot was going to sell money. I mean, women wanted Baby Groot. And it's the same with Baby Yoda, man. They just missed the market so bad. It's like all that money they could have made. Because they'd have been just thrown at it, man.
Well, Disney's problem is when they got something that works and they got something that people like, it takes them so long to create merchandise. That's what the problem was Baby Yoda. When The Mandalorian came out, everybody fell in love with him, and it took them, a whole nother year before they even started bringing out merchandise out.
Well, and then their BS excuses. Oh, we don't want to spoil. It's like, dude, you're here to make money. Well, I mean, you would think you were here to make money, but the rate they go, it's not.
Well, I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy, but the second one kind of made me mad because they killed off Star-Lord's father too quickly. And they gave power to Star-Lord, and he only got to use it for like 2 minutes, and then it was gone forever.
Yep.
Because he was a bad guy. What is your problem?
They should have continued him onto the second one.
What?
Well, I mean, to the
third one.
It's literally one of those where it was like, I watched the second one. I didn't care really for the de-aging bit that they did. I mean, it was great to see him young, but I'm like, all right, whatever. It was just another throwaway Marvel movie to get to Endgame, really, is how I felt. It's like, all right, we've got this, but it doesn't really matter. You know, of course, I stopped seeing Captain Marvel, so, you know, don't really plan on ever seeing it. But
I saw Captain Marvel. It sucked.
I tried, like, I tried watching Black Panther. I kept falling asleep. I didn't even fuck with Captain Marvel, guys. I was just like, I'm not even caring. You know, I don't care.
Too soon on Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman just passed.
Yeah, I know. Well, I tried. I'm talking about when it first came out, though. I kept trying to watch, and I kept dozing off. But I mean, you know, when it's 3 a.m. and you're watching something, you know, it's like, all right,
there it is. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not talking trash on the movie. I'm just saying I didn't get through it. Now, Suicide Squad sucked. I tried watching the Harley Quinn Birds of Prey movie, and that one at 1 o'clock in the afternoon put me to sleep. So I'm like, okay, this movie.
Okay, so yeah, I was about to watch that because it just came out on one of my Prime videos or something. So I'm glad you said that, so I won't waste my time.
I tried like 3 times. I'd get it like 15 minutes into it, and it didn't matter what time it was, how much caffeine I'd had. It was just like, like a light. But yeah, I mean, and I even tried like the Terminator movie. That was horrible. The last X-Men movie. That was horrible. I had to check to make sure I still had balls after watching those movies because they felt like they fell off. You know, it's like, good Lord.
Made you go blue.
But I mean, and I have an issue with anytime you got a movie and they're speaking Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, and my ass is mostly blind, so I can't read subtitles. So like, I went and saw Bad Boys 3. From what I understood of the movie, it was pretty good. But when you've got all of this jibber, I hear taco, burrito, chalupa. That's what I hear when I hear Spanish.
Are you sure you weren't watching a Taco Bell commercial?
I'm just telling you, that's why I don't speak jibber jabber. You know, it's just American. That's it. I speak English. Nothing more, nothing less.
I watched Bad Boys.
Well, we speak American.
Mark Lawrence is just too old. He looked
there
like
ain't no English up in this piece.
He Looked did. like He he's did. fatter than me. I mean, you can't make a. And then he's running people down, dude. You're too fat to be running. You can't breathe after that.
I mean, my younger brothers like love those movies because they're younger, and it's like that came out, so that's the whole reason I went. I'm like, all right, cool, So we were going to finish it out, and I mean, overall it was entertaining. But when you don't understand what's going on because you can't read the subtitles because they go by too quick, and I don't speak Spanish, so I'm like,
Well, that's like that Parasite movie. I heard it's wonderful, but I'm not going to sit there and read it the whole time.
Man,
Which movie?
Parasite.
Subtitles are a blessing.
Say what?
Subtitles are a blessing.
That's because you have a little one right now.
Yeah.
I guess when you think about it, and especially Leif, you'll remember this. All the old kung fu movies, their mouths would still be moving, but they'd speak English. Like that's what I want. I don't need to read your subtitles, man. Just speak it in English.
Dubbed in.
All you want.
Yeah.
That's it.
Prime Mover remembers those too.
Of course, I made a couple of those in college because we could sync the we didn't have to sync the voices.
Right.
Yeah.
Crash zooms, everything.
Hell yeah. But I mean, that's the thing. It's like I'm old school. That's what I'm used to. And then when you're sight impaired like I am, man, it's about a bitch trying to, it's like the Lord. No. Game of Thrones, like there's so much in Game of Thrones, I don't know what they were saying because it's all blah, 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 and I'm like, what's that thing? Like, all right, I get like three sentences in, and I'm like, well, I'm not pausing it every 30 seconds, I just fast forward, watch the titties and ass and people dying.
We got HBO just to watch Game of Thrones. I got through 2 episodes and turned it off. To me, I know there's a following for it, but it just didn't get me.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
No, I tried. I got the I don't know, it was like into season 3 or 4 when I got the first season DVD, the first one from Netflix, and I watched the first 3 episodes and I was like, people like this?
Yeah. Well, the only good part was that I had a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old sitting beside me, so when the sex scenes came on, it was like, hey fellas, calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Can we watch the next one? No, it's not that good.
This isn't real because they like each other.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question. Big question.
I had HBO when it was on, so like we'd watch it every week and whatnot. So it was like, all right, cool. And it's kind of like Black Sail, same thing. I'd watch it, and then you have to wait and rewatch it and all that stuff. But that was it. Like I was all right. Game of Thrones, it had ups, it had downs. Jeff the Iron Wolf, myself, Brandon Moist. We did many casts about the show. What we liked, what we disliked. We would predict stuff, and hell, half the stuff we predicted would have been better than the last season. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those things, man. It's like if you can't get into it, you're not going to get into it. It's so long.
You did a podcast with Brandon Moist?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
we did quite a few streams. I think it was mainly on his channel. I don't remember if we were on Jeff's channel, Jeff the Iron Wolf. Yeah, when it came to Game of Thrones, we did all kinds of stuff. I think. Oh wait, we even had. I think we might have had. It's been a minute, so sorry. Either Rookie Critic was on with us, or Black Angus might have been on with us too during some of them. So we just kind of started. So I mean, it was between all those channels. But yeah, we sat there and had discussions. Like we'd watch it and then we'd talk about it. And
oh wow!
I mean, that was back when it was still on HBO, like premiering and shit. So it's been a minute.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, dude, I'm all over YouTube. I don't do much on my channel. Usually I'm on Exiled Opinions tonight. I mean, I've been with Chef Carolyn, Jesse and the Crow's Nest. I'm on there almost every night. I just wrapped up with the boys from the UK. We weren't streaming, but we were all together on Discord. Digital Pollution Podcast on top of then, of course, all the other channels. And I seen you guys were on. I'm like, oh, this is great. But yeah. Sadly enough, and I won't give I won't give spoilers, but no, Bill and Ted 3, no, I'm sorry, man. It felt like a massive reboot. Takes parts of 1 and 2 and puts it into a movie. By the 3rd act, it's so woke that it's like the best part was the ending, like the credits. It's like, okay, we're good. Awesome.
Well, when I saw that they redid the sons as daughters, I started to kind of, and I thought part of it, it's like, these guys are old. There's no way they can pull.
The girls did really good, though, playing versions of what we would remember Bill and Ted from the first movie. The problem is Ted's daughter acts like a robot. I mean, she's so into trying to play it that she just has no emotion. And I mean, some of it reminded me of Ted Theodore Logan. I'm like, okay, but it was the surfer dude kind of thing that he did versus the robot version of the surfer dude that she's doing. So it's kind of like, all right. And I mean, I'm not trying to trash them. The girls did really good because they could be their daughters for real. But being that we're all older and we saw the original movies, you're going to be able to start watching it and you're going to be able to figure out what's happening before you're a fourth of the way through the movie.
Mm.
And
It's very predictable.
It was heartbreaking because I was hoping so much that this would be good. And it's not horrible. Once again, we're not Star Wars territory, but it does get kind of soy and men are stupid and the normal woke Hollywood. It's in there a skosh.
How many stars do you get it?
I mean, I would give it. I gave the movie myself like a 0.5. I was like, I will never watch this again, kind of thing, because I love the first movie and then the second one was okay, and it's too late to do this movie again. It's just another franchise that they did.
Did they at least end it? Did they at least end it where it's ended? Really?
It's ended where it's ended, but then again, we had the ending in the second movie, so
But there's still questions needed. If they would have done it right, because they said one day you're gonna make a song that changes the world.
Yeah, but in the second movie, they already did that because they came back, they played the song, and they had the kid.
Yeah,
this is just out of them grasping to make a movie that really doesn't make a lot. It doesn't have the humor that the first one did. It has some humor. Don't get me wrong. It had some humor in it, but nowhere near as good as what the first one did or the second one. To me, it felt like a legitimate reboot of both movies in one movie. And they left it open without really explaining anything where you could see the gears going where they could make another movie. That's very
Okay, Adam, did you like it or you didn't like it?
No, I didn't like it. Like I said, out of a 1 to 10, I gave it a 0.5. It didn't even get 1 point. And I mean, I know it sounds harsh. It sounds harsh, but I mean, and I just got done watching it before I started typing in the chat with you guys. Like, literally just finished watching it like half an hour ago. So, and when we were talking about it, and I'm just like, I'm not going to spoil the shit for you. You guys watch it, have your own opinions by all means. I'm just some fucking asshole that didn't like it. But I don't like it because I love the first movie, and that was my favorite one. And then to see this, it's like, man, this really feels like the first movie, but a reboot. And then, bits and pieces of it make sense, but then other parts don't. And yeah, and I don't want to spoilers out there.
Did the movie stink real bad?
Was that?
Did the movie stink real bad?
It was another movie that just wasn't needed. And then you watch it and it kills the original that you loved. And it's like, man,
And what's so stinking about it? I had to set up that joke.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is with remakes.
The British Bill and Ted that's steamy.
Hollywood does not have. My whole thing with remakes is Hollywood does not have new ideas. They just kind of blend them together. An idea and an idea, put them together and say, okay, that's going to be the new movie. They need new. They all go to the same kind of educational school. That's why every movie's being woke now. And it's the same crap, just rewrapped. It's like having Christmas every day.
With this, it is and it isn't. It's like you can see, and you can. Legitimately, you can pick any movie and bitch about it and find woke parts in it. And I mean, it's just reality. It's the shit's in our entertainment and has been since 2015.
Yeah.
Sadly enough, it's still there. I tried watching it with an open mind, but I still love the first movie. And I'm watching it and I'm like, like I said, man, I'm not even a fourth of the way through the movie and I'm already figuring out what's going to happen. And I'm a high school dropout with a GED, so I am not that fucking bright. Okay. So it's like, all right, at the end of the day, it's like, no, but when I can figure it out, and I'm like, oh, and then by the time you get to the third act and it's just woke, you're like, oh no, this doesn't make any sense. take it what you will. You know, I didn't watch any reviews from anybody prior to watching it. You know, I just watched it dead on my own. These are just, like I said, my opinions. I didn't like it. To each their own. If you like it, good for you. It doesn't mean anything, but I can see the flaws that were in it. And once again, I just don't feel it was needed. I was praying it was going to be good though. I was excited. I'm like, yes. I remember Bill and Ted seeing it in the theater. Hell, I remember having it on VHS. You know, so it's like, all right, it was a great movie. Second one came out and it was all right. It's like, okay, whatever. And there's parts that I thought would be better. There was some humor in it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's completely dry, but I did not have, you know, moisture from tears of joy in my eyes after watching it at all. There was no moisture.
Hey, Seth.
Yep.
I got to step out for the night.
Oh, all right.
But I'll holler at you tomorrow.
That was random. You gonna put that in the private chat?
Did his old lady do the naked challenge?
No, he's making his official. He's making his official departure known.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'll see y'all on the next Men's Room episode.
Well, we're going live tomorrow. Are you gonna be there?
Yeah.
All right, tomorrow morning.
All right,
Tomorrow
Tommy
morning,
Gunn.
All right, bye.
Have a good night.
See y'all.
See you, Tommy.
And then there were.
Yeah, my fingers are crossed. I enjoyed so far. To me, the strongest movie DC's done. I did like the Shazam movie. I thought that was pretty good for an overall complete film, family film, updated. I didn't think that one was too bad. Batman versus Superman, I didn't care for. Justice League, not at all. I'm not one of these people that have faith in the Snyder Cut. I mean, I'll wait and see because I feel they should have just stopped. They should say, hey, look, stuff's going on with him. We're just going to stop. We got some other projects we can start working on. Let this get done. Him come back. Boom. Because I'm sorry, the half hour in BVS did not save BVS for the director's cut.
That's unfortunate.
What did you like, Adam?
What? You know, I did like the part where Bruce, Bruce is looking and saying, hey, I got to stop this alien. And Superman going, I got to stop this bat. And then Batman trying to run him over with the car. That was great. Cool. Like that to me was one of the best parts of the movie, other than when Batman goes to save Martha.
Did you say that name?
You got more of the Frank Miller-esque Batman of him going through all the guys. That was complete Frank Miller. So like that, I thoroughly enjoyed. I did not like Lex Luthor at all. I mean, the actor, no, hell no. Horrible.
Jesse Eisenberg?
Yeah, that's what his name is. The guy that played Lex. I didn't care for that Lex. I mean, I did enjoy the part where the courtroom explodes and the lady's looking for him and saying, well, where is he? And I was like, okay, that's pretty funny. And Superman's the only one alive. But overall, I think if they'd have left Wonder Woman out of it, which I get it, I liked how they started doing the Avengers stuff, okay, where you kind of had little clips here and there. It's like, okay, good. Suicide Squad sucked. I'm not going to get into that movie. That was horrible. And I'm a DC guy and a Marvel guy. So it's like, yeah. When Assault on Arkham did it better, an animated movie can do it better than the live action movie, we got a problem. And that's the biggest issue DC had. Perfect animated series and movies galore. Perfect. This is what we get. I mean, once again, Frank Miller, Dark Knight Returns. We already had Batman versus Superman. We saw how that went. You know, whether you read the comics or you saw the movie, perfect. To me, it had a little bit of it in there, but I'm not like a Henry Cavill hater at all. Like I remember Man of Steel. I enjoyed Man of Steel, but I mean, look how long ago that was. That was a long time ago.
Hey, Adam, pump your brakes, buddy. Hey. Hang on a second. I got one thing.
I know. I'm sorry. I know you guys are having a great conversation, but when you see a meme that just blows you away, you can't help but just jump in with it. So, do you guys know Tony Tone Deaf?
No.
He's been on a couple of our podcasts, maybe on the other show. Wink, wink, hint, hint.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know it's too soon, and it's not nice.
Oh my God, here it comes.
Oh Lord.
Is it a Chaz?
On
Is it a
Facebook,
Chazwick?
saying R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, and put a picture of Michael B. Jordan.
Oh man.
You're a horrible
Oh
person.
man. Too soon. But well placed, my man.
Oh my
All right. All right. I'm gonna get off this topic real quick because it's a little controversial.
Yeah.
Dylan McDermott or Dermot Mulrooney?
Mhm.
Who do we like the best?
Mm.
Aren't they the same person? Dylan McDermott or Dermot Mulrooney?
Seth.
Dead air.
Seth.
He's still laughing at that meme.
Yeah.
Dude, that is hilarious. Because Michael B. Jordan's in everything.
Yeah.
There he is. Hey, I'm surprised you
Even
didn't-
in Chadwick Boseman's death, he's still there.
I'm amazed you didn't screen share it because I would have so put it on the show. I'd have been like, "Here you go, check this out, people."
I don't have my. Hang on. I gotta send it to myself because I'm not logged in on Facebook on
I got you.
on my computer.
I got you.
Whew. Lord Jesus.
Hey, Channel Dad, what new beers are you working on? Is it beer season?
It's always beer season.
Dia Biermeister
As in making or reviewing?
making.
Oh, I am not making anything right now. Although I need to. I really.
You got those big jugs and everything at home that you use.
Yeah, it's just the way our governor's got his head so far up his ass, he doesn't know if the sun's setting or rising.
You live
Although,
in Virginia.
Well, you know he doesn't like beer because his name is De Wine.
yeah,
The
He
wine.
likes De Wine.
He likes
So-
that
De
wine.
beer.
to go to a good craft beer, beer supply, it's a good ways. But yeah, I just been really freaking busy, and then I was out of town, and I need to make something. Yeah, I really do.
And okay,
I
so
like-
then let's
I love
flip
you to
that.
death,
Any
bro.
reviews?
But that sounds like a horrible excuse.
It is a horrible excuse. Duet Prime.
Any new reviews? What are you reviewing?
Yeah, I reviewed. I released a review today. Samuel Adams Porch Rocker.
Oh gosh.
It's a Radler. Yeah, my daughter and I shot 3 reviews last week too. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
the one I had here, I brought back from Texas to review, but I was like, I need something to drink tonight, and it wasn't that good, so I'm glad I didn't review it.
You didn't bring back any Lone Star?
No, and I wanted to bring back some high grav stuff, but it's like as soon as you get over like 6%, the price is almost triple.
Mhm.
It's unbelievable. It's
I
like
do have a question for you,
more than triple, like quadruple. What?
Dermeister. Where can I find Samuel Adams Honey Porter? Do they still make that?
Ooh, that is a good question. I haven't had that in a long
I
time.
know, like the middle '90s, I had it.
Yeah.
That was one of the best beers I'd ever
And
tasted.
they made a golden pilsner back then too that was really good, and they've been trying to make that Noble Pills, and that stuff is dog shit.
Not good.
I've had it on draft, I've had it in a bottle, and it's all crap. And I hate the Boston Lager.
The
Yeah,
Boston
that's just
No,
horrible.
the Sam Adams Light I liked, but the Boston Lager. So I'm looking on their website.
I think they
It's in
discontinued
California.
it. I
Do
guess I
what?
could eBay.
What about California?
Yeah, it looks like it's in Cali, Arizona. For off the website, I jumped on real quick, but I mean they still make it, so I mean that's a positive.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the Honey Porter?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even see it.
Have y'all
I mean,
ever
that's-
had the White Bronco?
Yeah, it might
Oh my
No, but OJ did.
Mhm.
No, there's a beer a local brewer makes here called the White Bronco. It's an IPA. It's pretty good.
Tommy, I texted Tommy. I was like, "Hey, is everything good?" He said, "Oh yeah, we're about to put on some Barry White."
Hey, baby. Come
Giggity.
on over here after your podcast.
I thought that was odd, man. He just jumped off real quick.
I'm telling you, man, his wife walked in naked. You ain't seen that thing yet on YouTube? Guys are playing video games, and all of a sudden their wife walks in naked.
Yep. That's what it takes to get them off the games.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
get
even
them
say
off.
that. Hey, y'all know when that happens because I'll just go blank real quick and not come back.
Yeah. Connection problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need a code. We need a code word for that.
I used to work at Lowe's, and when I was younger, I was about 18, 19, and there was a couple of guys that were college guys that worked there in the summer. If there was we always had code 10 for upfront help and all that, but they had a code 69. Anytime there was a hot woman, and it would say code 69 aisle 12, code 69 aisle 12. Next thing you know, there'd be like 15 guys trying to help one woman.
When I worked at Kmart back in the day, and there you were like your situation, you were constantly like on your phone, like or on the work phone, like, hey, there's a customer needs assistance over such and such.
Yeah.
Well, if one of us seen a good looking girl like in an area, we would get on the phone and say an MHB, mad hot biatch.
Yeah.
In like a certain area.
Oh yeah.
So we'd be like, excuse me, whoever, any available employee. There's an MHB in toys.
Mm-hmm.
And finally,
there's a blonde light special.
Yeah,
in the toys.
I got called in the office, and the assistant manager was like, I heard you call for an MHB, and we don't have that in our logs. What does that mean? And I told her, and she laughed so hard. She was like, I can't be mad at you because you're not saying anything derogatory, and it kind of sounds like an actual code. She's like, but if we have anybody like higher up, please don't do that.
Please don't do that. Yes. When corporate's in, no, none of that.
None of that.
You know.
None of them hijinks.
Yeah. But we had associate numbers at Kmart, and mine was 54. My buddy's was 64. I had another friend that was 34, and then another one 24. Like, we were all good friends, and all of our numbers were 4. So we would be like, when we see each other, we would be like, hey, it's 4 time. Let's go. And we'd go to the back and like, have a break or drinks or something or chill.
Mm-hmm.
It was hilarious. Good times.
Good times.
Good times.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on sale anywhere.
Yeah, I see a bunch of reviews for it, but I don't see it on sale.
Yeah.
I don't see it on their website.
Oh, I Googled it. All I did was Google it, and then like a bunch of different sites popped up, and it showed me one where you could buy it and have it delivered, and it looked like it was all Cali area. Still has it.
Hey, now, one you should try is called Samuel Jackson.
Is it a dark beer?
That's good.
Beer. By me, Samuel L. Jackson. It'll get you drunk.
That's a dark
It's
beer.
in a purple bottle.
Yeah.
And it breaks real easily.
Mm-hmm.
The bottle breaks.
Mother.
Yeah. No, that's one thing about Sam Adams.
On a motherfucking beer.
Yeah.
Most of that stuff's made here in Cincinnati. So
Samuel Adams.
Have y'all seen that skit?
No.
Yeah, was it on Chappelle, right?
Yeah, Chappelle show.
Yep.
Samuel Jackson beer from the Chappelle show.
Yeah.
The guy's like, it's like 3 or so guys sitting around a table at a restaurant, and the one guy's like, I'll have a scotch on the rocks. And the other guy's like, I'll have a Samuel Adams beer. And the last guy's like, I'll have a Samuel Jackson. The guy's like, Samuel Jackson, I'll have one of those too. And the first guy's like, make it 3. And then it cuts over to Dave Chappelle, and he's like, it's Samuel Jackson beer.
And he's wearing the tricorn hat, of course.
Yes.
Chappelle was ahead of his time, man. Rick J, bitch. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yep. You wanted to clip his wings.
The greatest Chappelle skit was where he was the black KKK member, and he divorced his wife for marrying a black man.
Clayton Bisbee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say why he divorced, what he said when he divorced his wife, but that's the reason he divorced his wife.
He said, do y'all want to see my face? Do you want to know who I really am?
Yeah.
He's like, I'll show you.
Yeah. Oh.
And that one dude's face in the back was like, boom.
Dude vomited, right?
His head blew up.
Wasn't there a guy that vomited in the background? Oh,
I think so.
That's right.
That skit with Wade Brady.
One person vomited.
Oh yeah, well, I'm Wayne Brady, bitch.
Mhm.
Bam, bam, bam. Did y'all see that? There was a podcast. There was a podcast or something on a while back, and it's a black man, and he's interviewing a black woman who has obviously never met this man, and they're talking about white privilege, and she says, "I don't want to talk about white privilege with you because you have it." And he said, "Ma'am, do you know I'm black?" And she was like, and hung up the phone.
How does that shoe taste, lady?
He was like, "What do you mean I have white privilege?" She says, well, "White people have white privilege." He's like, "Ma'am, I'm black." She was like, click.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm still waiting for my white privilege card.
Have you got your check? I haven't.
Huh?
I said, have you got your check? Because I sure haven't.
I ain't
my white privilege check.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
No.
Wrong show.
You guys were quite a while ago talking about SNL, and I was busy trying to do a couple other things. But have you ever seen? I know it's back in the '90s when Jesse Jackson was on SNL reading Green Eggs and Ham.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
Oh, you got to look it up.
You got to look that up. That's great.
Oh, yeah,
That is, yeah.
The greatest was John Belushi and the Fish-O-Matic. He kept getting close to the butt. Didn't he get in trouble for that? With like PETA or something? I don't know. It's probably before PETA's time, but I remember that as a kid, and he was standing there yelling, "It's the greatest machine. He could kill it."
Yeah.
He keeps going close, and then at the end, he finally hits it and kills the goldfish.
Yeah, they lost their luster there for a while, and I don't know where they're at right now, but
well, they lost their luster back in the '90s. But it was one of the funniest things. You know, it's like they would get it back, and then the people that the cast members that were really running that and got popular left and did movies and other stuff, and then it would go
yeah.
The last
someone who'd come in and then go.
Last great season was Sandler and Rock and all them. You know that it was back. It came to a peak again there, and then you got all these guys like the fat kid from Nickelodeon came on, and it was horrible.
I liked it when Joe Piscopo was there, Eddie Murphy.
Oh yeah, that was a great.
That was like, yeah.
You're talking the early '80s.
Yeah.
What
was the woman's name that was on there that died?
Gilda Radner.
Gilda Radner.
That was '70s. Yeah, that was '70s.
Chevy Chase in the '70s.
Yeah, see, I didn't like Chevy Chase, and still as he got into movies, and if you hear him on interviews, he's really not a balanced person.
No,
he's just real angry at people.
Really, I didn't know that.
Oh, Howard Stern called him at his house, and he's like, "Hey, Chevy, what's up?" And he's like, "Howard, I don't like you calling my house, and don't ever do it again." So
yeah,
I guess that's okay. He's justifiably angry, but he just seemed like a mean dude.
Yeah. You ever watch that documentary? Not a different direction, but with Bill Murray, where he just shows up certain places, and then disappears.
No.
There's 2 or 3 of them out. He showed up at a frat party, and he didn't party with them. He just washed their dishes, and then left. And then people come up to him like, "Hey man, you're Bill Murray," and
You're Bill Murray.
He leans over and says, "Nobody will ever believe you," and just leaves. And there was
wow.
He goes to a bar and he's sitting at the end of the bar, and everybody's like, "You're Bill Murray," and he's like, "Yeah, but nobody will ever believe you." And he makes friends with the bartender. He ends up buying, him and the bartender end up leaving and hanging out and going to another party, and he ends up there's a band at this party, and he ends up sitting with the band, just playing instruments, just ran like cowbell and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, he just walks around and just goes places.
And it's a documentary about him doing that.
Yeah, and this guy's taking a leak in a restaurant, and Bill Murray walks up behind him and lays his head on his back. The guy turns around mad, and he's like, "Oh, you're Bill Murray," and he just looks at him and says, "Shh, nobody will ever believe you."
That is like a really.
But there's a
good
camera
line.
crew following him.
No, it's just there's no camera. It's just him, and the whole documentary is about people telling these stories.
Oh,
And,
okay.
you know, like Bill Murray, he still doesn't have an agent. If you want to get hold of Bill Murray, he has a 1-800 number.
Yep.
You got to call. But then he just like he spent like 2 weeks in Savannah, Georgia, and this couple was having a dinner party, and he walks by their house, and they're like, and he's like, "What are y'all doing?" And they're like, "You're Bill Murray." And he's like, "Yeah, what are y'all doing?" And they're like, "We're having a dinner party." He was like, "Great." And he just walks in their house and starts helping the chef cook. Doesn't stay to eat. He just helps the chef cook and then leaves.
And then leaves. Yep.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So, do we have any new or existing topics to cover?
I don't know, but I'm about out of gas. So
Yeah.
you guys can keep going, but I'm
with you on this one.
I even took a nap too.
Hey, F09, I want to ask you a question offline. So when we end this,
sounds good.
Just ask. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, folks. Well, R.I.P. to Chadwick Boseman and his family. That's a tragic, terrible thing.
Yes.
Please go get a colonoscopy, get yourself checked out, and make sure that you're in good shape.
I just did mine not too long ago. It was okay.
Your family and your loved ones
It's never good.
You and want you in their life. So please make sure you're in good health.
Definitely. I want to thank you guys for letting me expose you to my wiener dogs.
Oh yeah,
and hanging out.
Hey, we're glad you came on, man.
Thanks
Love
for
the
allowing
pregnant pause.
Always, man. Always. You don't have 19 wiener dogs and not have jokes.
How's your whole family?
Good.
Oh my gosh. All right, folks, friends and loved ones, have a great night. We will be live early in the morning doing another coffee and gaming. Not exactly sure what game we're going to be playing, but we'll be here gaming. Come on in and join us. Check us out. Usually about 6:30 a.m., between 6:30 and 7. Anywho, y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah. Bye.